Well, one of the most basic videos that we have to shoot for Ice Fishing 101 is simple ice safety. And I know you've heard this time and time again, but here at Clam, we think that this is absolutely imperative, and it should be for absolutely everyone heading out onto the ice. So the couple items that I always make sure that I bring when I go out ice fishing early season, number one, I bring a spud bar. And I'm gonna keep hitting the ice in front of me, and I'm gonna go slow. I'm always walking very, very slowly. I don't want to get ahead of the chisel as I'm walking. And don't just hit it once. If it goes through on one chop, you're probably too far for safe ice anyway. So check that ice very, very frequently. One little tip too, I always put a rope on my chisel. I've lost enough of them down through the ice and had to get them back eventually with a magnet. The other thing that I always bring I bring a throw line, and I need that because I'm not going out by myself. I'm always going to have a partner when I'm checking ice, when I'm going out on my first ice fishing excursion of the year. And if we should happen to get into trouble, this Lifeline by Clam is really simple because it's line that's spooled in here. It's rope that's already spooled into this bag, and it's weighted so you can just chuck it, hold one end and chuck it, and then the other person can grab on. If you just had a regular rope, it might not reach out to where you want to throw it to. The other thing that you'll notice, I've got my ice picks. And one thing that people forget about is that you have to prepare yourself mentally to use those if you should unfortunately get in a bad situation. I've actually gone through the ice before up to my neck in water with picks on and never reached for them. So think about that, practice that, and make sure that they're not stuck together like this, because if you're in the water, the last thing you're going to want to do is wrestle with these picks to get them undone. The other thing is, early ice, a lot of times there's not a lot of snow, not a lot of traction on the ice. If you look behind me right here, this is glare ice. If you started to walk on this or tried to even drill a hole on top of it, you're going to put yourself at risk. Myself personally today, I forgot my cleats. Fortunately, there's enough rugged terrain out here that I'm going to be able to avoid these slick areas, but I'm definitely not going to try to walk across it on my own without cleats. We want to make sure that everybody is safe as they head out fishing so they can catch the biggest fish of their lives, but yet be safe while they're doing it.